Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep. Welcome back to the Riz Circus. Today I'm gonna play against the Riz Carlton. I just wanted to show that because I thought it was so funny. And oh my god, talk about unlucky. So okay, in today's video I'm gonna be exploring a cool, new, interesting team that has showed up, made by a person called Uni, and it's called the Shatterers, and it has a shield breaker, it has a jester, it has a crusader, it has an antiquarian. It looks a bit odd, but I like the overall setup. Now, the biggest problem that I have with it, the biggest gripe, is that with the antiquarian you're gonna have to be aggressive with the antiquarian, and that's very good, you have materia passes to do it. The problem is that, my opponent has a higher man, so they have repulsed on a very fast, very aggressive damage team. So this is probably the very worst matchup I could have gone into. So already we're going to test this team to the absolute limit. I think my opponent is somewhat misplaying, not immediately stunning me or not immediately going for the duelist advance. Looks like they have a bit of a weird setup on the high man. Looks like he just wants to press Grape Shot and not actually go for the Wicked Slice and that sort of stuff. So yeah, let's see how this goes. So the team that Uni built has a Shieldbreaker with a lot of dodge on the front line, obviously, and between the Shieldbreaker and the Jester, you actually have a pretty decent amount of defense and dodge, and while you don't have like an Arbalist to keep them alive, you have an Antiquarian which can press that regen in these situations, kind of just to give you a lot of turns, so that's pretty good, that's a pretty good thing to get. Now, unfortunately, I've already been Vendetta debuffed, but, it's not the end of the world. I'll still have the Serpent's Ways. It's still not gonna matter too much. Of course, you just have the Crusader as you do. It is a damage team after all. You're gonna have his Stunning Blows, you're gonna have his active heals. And basically, between the Jester and the Shieldbreaker, this is like my first match playing with the team, but the way I'm seeing it is that between the Jester and the Shieldbreaker, I'm also just gonna drop 2 Festering Vapors here, by the way, before the Duelist Advance comes down. I think that the regen would be nice, but it's just gonna be huge. So I'm gonna do that instead, unless this is like a crit. Of course it had to be a crit, god damn it, it's 29 damage. Yeah, of course it had to be a crit. It's fine, let's just do this then. And my Antiquarian might get abused here, but she won't get abused too much. Even if they pull her, I can just go for the immediate puncture and everything's gonna be okay. Hold on just a little while longer. So yeah, between the Jester and the Shieldbreaker, and between your puncture and the finale, you can usually get at the very least 1 kill. And against teams that are more defensive, you're gonna have that AoE variant over there, and the team just looks decent. Having that Materia Pass is just huge. It doesn't look like it at first, it's a very unassuming trinket, but once you actually go look at the statistics and like how much freaking DOT this thing's gonna do, yeah, it just goes wild. Having the finish on her as well, if any characters at this door, she's gonna punish them so hard. Yeah, having that 50-50 on the entire team is just massive. And Antiquarian works very, very well for it, because she has those take covers to stay alive for longer, maybe even to protect me. So I'm being stunned here, which is unfortunate. I wanna see with which I react first. I might die here, but since they used their Bounty Hunter turn to actually go for my Jester, he's probably gonna stay alive another turn. Probably, emphasis on probably. I could try to keep him alive a couple more turns by going for a pull here on the Arbalist, and I suppose that's gonna be the move here. The reason I'm going for this, actually, the big reason, okay, unfortunately it fails, but the big reason is that it was kind of to bait my opponent into going for a Bola that would knock my Crusader back and to give me the immediate finale to drop possibly on the high man. Let's be honest, it probably wouldn't. It would be like a 50-50 of getting the kill, but if I did get it, it would be quite nice. But yeah, we have done a very decent amount of DOT to the enemy side, but now the riposte comes down. If I survive this, I'm gonna have 1 more turn of Jester, and that's actually really freaking good. So I do survive. This means that I can go Harvest for more tempo. I could go Harvest for more tempo, or I could go Dirk Stab, but that would put my Crusader out of Stunning Blow range, which is a bit unfortunate. But if I go Harvest, I'm gonna get repulsed, pretty much guaranteed. And that's not too nice. I will survive. I will survive, though. So you know what? Yeah, let's go for the Dirk Snap. That's gonna put the Bounty Hunter at this door, and I still have the Festering Vapors to start punishing people. So the thing about Antiquarian is that a lot of people call her, kind of just a coin flip character when you play like this. You really have to like coin flips to play the Antiquarian. But I kind of see it differently, because she gets a lot of value just going for the Festering Vapors. Sometimes you really, really, really need to get that kill like at that specific time. But many other times you can just almost freely use that Festering Vapors, and if she gets a kill, good. If she doesn't get a kill, then she's still BOTing the hell out of everyone else, and the kills are gonna start adding up, the death blow chances are gonna start adding up, and it's really gonna be quite chaotic for your opponent very, very soon. So okay, they're gonna go for that. What I'm gonna go for here is, I still have enough regen. What I'm gonna go for is just another pull on the Arbals. Hopefully it works this time. Indeed, it does work. This means that if they want to get a kill, they'll have to move back. But if they move back, they're probably gonna move back twice. No, they bola. They might not be back. They don't. That's a misplay. That's a misplay. They should have moved back. But yeah, the idea was that if they did move back there, I kind of don't want to go for it now. I kind of don't want to go Festering Vapors now. That feels a bit weird. Yeah, let's drop another regen then. I do get to go first, but I don't want to use it. I don't want to go first almost. Yeah, let's drop another regen, then I'll just click the Jester. What was I on about? Oh yeah, by the start of this round, I can now go for the Festering Vapors and potentially get a kill on the Bounty Hunter, which is pretty nice. Harman's also dropping, which is also good. They're gonna go come hinder on my Antiquarian. That's actually a bit preoccupying. Yeah, it's actually very, very much preoccupying, because if I don't do anything about it, she's gonna get stunned, but I don't think she'll die. Clueless. I don't think she'll die. I'll be able to move forward and I will have to heal, so I'm actually just gonna keep the Jester alive here. And let's keep in mind, if they don't kill the Jester, like, now, I will just get a Finale off on them. And getting a Finale off on them while I still have a Shield Breaker and I still have a Crusader and all their characters are kind of low on HP because of the Festering Vapors just being nuts, it's gonna be good. Things are gonna come up Shepherd Doggy. Also, in terms of background, oh, that gives me time. That's exactly what I needed. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm gonna go for the immediate pull on the Arbalist. I know I'm kind of clicking the same button over and over again, but I'd really like to pull the Arbalist here. This means that they're gonna have 2 characters at this door start of next round, and it also means that they can't really hit my Antiquarian quite as well. And I also don't want to click her immediately because I do have that regen. So even though this is kind of theoretically the worst matchup I think I could have gotten into, it's going pretty well. Mostly because my opponent didn't use their Harman turn too well. And, you know, he's kind of just not done as much or even close to as much as he could have. So now they're pretty much going to lose 3 characters. I mean, look at this. We're going to have 3 50-50s start of next round. I'm not even going to need to go for the Finale. I'm just going to go for 3 50-50s because he's dropping. And I think this is just the star Shatterers in the very best light I could have put it. The trinkets are... The thing is, Uni is in the... Oh, wow, that's unfortunate, though. Yeah, oh, you bastard! You don't let me get the Festering Vapors. Oh, you bastard. But yeah, the thing is that Uni isn't even, like, Prestige 75. They just started playing Circus. But the setup that they have is somewhat similar, except with weaker trinkets. So this is probably something for them to look forward to, considering that the Materia Fences is the very last trinket to unlock. But yeah, team is looking good. Let's go for match number 2. Well, if this person does not play Grave Robber, we riot. I see the Grave Robber, come on. Wow, I see how it is. Also, I know this team. Isn't this that one person? I played against this exact team. I'm pretty sure it was this exact setup in the 24-hour video, which wasn't even a 24-hour video, it was a 12-hour video, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I played against this exact setup, and it was, oh, so annoying. The Flagell, the Crusader, it was so difficult to kill them. But didn't they have Bolster? No, they didn't. They had a Crusader. Yeah, it was this exact setup. I'm not sure if it's the same person, they just changed names. I remember their name was different. It wasn't this. It wasn't Grave Robber. I don't remember their exact name, but yeah. That match, I did like 2 matches. They went very long. Those matches were so annoying that it's kind of unforgettable, really. And it's kind of unforgettable how those matches went down, because this team is very freaking difficult to kill what they have here. But let's see how the Star Shatterers end up going against it. It's very similar, actually really similar. It's just that they have a Flagellant and I have a Jester, so yeah, interesting. I go first, they just immediately stun me, so, you know, pretty correct moves. I'm thinking of... Oh, right, I have Impale here, so it's going to be Impale, Festering Vapor spam, most likely. The problem is that regen might be a bit annoying here. It will be a bit annoying. Should I just go for the pull instead of the Impale? I think that would actually be a wiser move, especially considering it's round 1, you know, and they have plus 15 dodge, so let's go for the pull. Even though there's a decent chance that it fails, it was a 20. just preventing the rejuvenating vapors with Tears of the Lost, I think it's a bit of a better move for my shield breaker here. So she's actually not gonna shine this match, I don't think. I don't think she's gonna shine. She's basically just gonna try to stop the enemy Decorin for ruining me. But we'll see how it goes overall. So yeah, they're gonna go for the takeover. In terms of background, I am back. It's been a while, but I am back to the Shieldbreaker Nightmare. I really dislike just the basic with your Circus background now, even with the doggy there and the symbol. I just really dislike it. I don't know how that has happened. I think it's because of you know, probably boredom of it. It's very good. It's been 4 years. It's been 4 years. I just want a bit of a change in backgrounds, and I quite like these different ones. It just feels a lot easier to focus, feels a lot easier to actually play the game. Pulling my Jester, I see. What's that JoJo quote? Oh, you are coming closer to me. Yeah, I can't beat the shit out of you without getting closer. Yeah, that's kind of how the quote goes. Very surprising, I must say, because now I could potentially even Holy Lance crit. Yeah, Holy Lance crit the Shieldbreaker into Water Sway. They immediately went for the takeover. I think I just have to be really aggressive here and get the finale off, because if I die before I get finale off, I lose the match. Like, obviously, if I don't get the finale off, I just lose the match. If I just, because then they have a Flagellant, I can't do anything, he has 5 freaking heals, he has Reclaim, and you know, there's just gonna be a huge mess. So I need to finale someone. Question is who? They're gonna go punish on me. Oh, that might have been a misplay. All I need is a... doesn't work. No, it does work if I move back. It does work. I'm thinking of going Pierce, but wait, Pierce? And then they pull... No, it doesn't work. Maybe they failed the pull though. That's my one chance. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, I can finale now. They're gonna go for a pull to prevent the finale, obviously. Or they might just go for a huge heal. But I doubt it. I doubt they'll go for a huge heal. The thing is here that they have Crown of Thorns, so they're actually taking extra damage, so I've pretty much a guaranteed finale. Not really, but oh wow, that's surprising. They're gonna actually choose to put me to death's door, but they fail it, so I'm definitely gonna go for the finale now. I'm praying that yeah, it's a guaranteed. That's actually amazing. Even doing the min roll is actually amazing. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I think Grave Robber just misplayed out to Wazoo here, going for the punish. Just yeah, sure, being aggressive is good, but you need to keep in mind that the Flagellant Crown of Thorns is not that tanky against the Jester in position 1 while I have freaking Pierce, right? And they could have prevented it. They could have pulled the Antiquarian, and I had already used the Antiquarian turn, so they would have been a-okay. But they didn't. They didn't do that. They went for the Holy Lance to bring me to their store to reduce my damage and then immediately kill me. I think that was their game plan, but it didn't work out too well. I really hope this is the same freaking person. It would feel really nice to get revenge against them. But I must say, like, Star Shadow is looking good. So many good buttons to click, so many good strategies to go for. Like, it's just doing very well. Do they not have Pierce? No, they don't. They don't have the Pierce. I might just go for a pull here. Yeah, I might just keep going for the pull, just doing some decent damage with the Antiquarian. Preventing the Rejuvenating Vapors is just massive. Yeah, because Rejuvenating Vapors is 3x4, while this is 2x4. So, you know, this is obviously going to outpace it a bit. It's obviously going to do some outpacing. Oh, you know what I could do here? I might actually get a kill if I'm lucky. Because they didn't go for the immediate takeover, but no luckies. At least not any more luckies. I wanted to do a big Holy Lance there, bring the Antiquarian immediately down to 0, but they could just act with the Shieldbreaker and I wouldn't get the death blow this round anyway. But my Jester's gonna die too, so you know, not a guarantee that I'm gonna win this, definitely not, but it looks good for me because they don't have any finishers. They're down quite a lot of HP because of the Festering Vapors that I'm dropping. I have a finale and they don't, so overall it's looking decent. Sadly, I failed a blight there, that might actually ruin me. But she should still have 4. Yeah, she still has 4. Good. Does she get to 25? No, she does not get to 25. Yeah, in terms of the rest of the trinket setup, Crusader double stun's always very nice. He has the accuracy from battle ballots, so it feels good. Ah, this is just gonna miss. Whatever. It hits one. It's good enough, I'd say. She's gonna have a lot of death resistance after take cover. It's gonna be a 30 to get the kill. But 30 is okay. Shieldbreaker you want to dodge, obviously. Uni actually brings Impale, and this is like the only team where I agree with the Impale. I know it sounds weird. that I actually agree with the Impale. But because you already have that Adder's Kiss in the back... Oh, I'm gonna stun that. Yeah, stunning her seems to be the wisest move here. A heal is also a good play. A heal is also a good play. I think a heal is a better play, actually. Yeah, a heal is probably a better play. Just to keep the Jester alive. Because I have more characters, it makes sense to do this. Yeah, let's do that. And what was I saying? Yeah, this is actually one of the only teams where Impel makes sense, because you're already going Festering Vapors, and you're doing a lot of AoE pressure, and if you want to do more AoE pressure, you have this. So characters like the Crusader and the Man-at-Arms, which I usually love to drop Adder's Kisses on, you still have the Pierce for them if you really want it, and if you don't really want it, then you still have the... Impale to just apply overall DOT to everyone, just do a ton of damage, and with the Battle Ballad and these two trinkets, it's actually decent. It's unironically decent. It actually works out relatively well. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this to bring the Antiquarian immediately down to 0, so this is overall just not really too bad for me. Just some HP going to that Crusader, but it's worth it for one of my actions. And they might pull my Antiquarian here. We'll see what they want to do. They might go for the Expose just to get me afflicted. Yeah, looks like they're going to go for the Expose. It's going to work. It's definitely going to get me afflicted. But hopefully I get a kill here and I still manage to get a nice ability off, like a big Dirk Stab on that Crusader. And if we don't, then we might just get the kill with the Jester. We'll see. Ah, this is unfortunate. We don't get the 50-50. We might not get the kill with the Jester. Yeah, it's going to be another 50-50 with the Dirk Stab. If I hit... But I think we have to go for it. Oh, that sucks. I don't know, it should still be fine. It should still be fine, I feel, but it's a bit dicey now. Definitely is. They're just gonna keep spamming Festering Vapors, aren't they? They have 80 accuracy! They have 80 accuracy! How is this possible? How is this possible that they can do that they can actually get away with this? There's no justice, really. I could go for another heal here, but then they're just gonna stun him. I'd rather keep the Holy Lance. I think the Holy Lance is gonna be a bit better. The Jester, I've given up on him, really. He's just gonna pass or roof himself with Hopeless anyway. So yeah, let's do this. I keep missing that Shield Breaker, even though I have the accuracy, and they hit mine. It's nuts. They missed her this turn, yeah, but, you know, I am still allowed to complain. They might stun my Shield Breaker and try to just go hard on her, but no, they're just gonna go for the kill. Oh, the crit is good for me, actually. That crit is huge for me. That means I'm gonna get to stun that, the little Crusader of yours, so let's go for it. But props to my opponent for not surrendering even after the misplay, because, you know, there's always a chance that you win. I feel like here, where it's pretty much kind of a very similar team setup, and they've already lost one of their characters, very unlikely that they actually won. I'd have to do a pretty big misplay for them to still win, or get really, really unlucky, but we'll see. We'll see. There's still a chance that I get really, really unlucky. Never doubt the ways of the Butcher's Circus. You're gonna get unlucky when you least expect it. That's just how it is. That be just how it be. But yeah, overall, good team. And I think it counters the hell out of Sawak Rot, which is something that I've been, you know, kind of trying to wrap my head around, because I can't just play WD every single match, though I'd love to. I can't just play WD again and again and again and again and again. So, because WD, and even then, WD just has a slightly good matchup against the Sawak Pro. So that's the team I showed in yesterday's video, I think, or was it? No, it was before yesterday. Yesterday was the Plague Doctor video. So yeah, in the video before yesterday, it is a travesty, because I didn't really have a good DOT team. I guess Winter Bliss DOT exists, but that team just doesn't have the stuff that this one has. It doesn't have freaking Stunning Blow. It doesn't have... Yeah, Crusader just feels good. This team feels nice. I dig it. I'm gonna add it to the arsenal. I'm gonna give it a rating. The rating is excellent. I dig it. It needs more testing for sure, but give it a try too. I think it's actually pretty damn awesome. So yeah, let's go for a nice little pull on that Shield Breaker and potentially just get the double kill here in style with the Antiquarian, the queen of the Butcher's Circus, my wife, I believe. No, she's Material Lost now. That's before the whole renaming of the characters. Yeah, she used to be my my wife on the characters. So yeah, we're just gonna do that, and yeah, now there's no hope in this hell for Grave Robber, no justice for them either, with that finale just going off so nicely earlier on. And yeah, it's a 3v1, that Crusader doesn't have a way of surviving this. I might... Nah, he's not gonna be able to even get the kill. Yeah, he's not even gonna be able to get the kill. He's gonna go for the stun. I don't know why they don't surrender. Like, the other person surrendered not prematurely because they had definitely lost, but they surrendered at a point which was just out of spite, even. It felt like it was just out of spite, honestly, to surrender at the point before letting me get the triple death blow. And this person feels like they're not surrendering out of spite. Or am I just... or is it just not that deep? It's just not that deep, bro. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed today's video. There's the darkest one. I love it. Fmod error. I was clearly cheating the entire match. Don't play this. I just had a good RNG seed and a great gaming chair. But yeah, see you again another time. Cheers.